Hi again. Okay, so I just keep having like idea after idea after idea of things that I really want to share with people that if I wasn't doing it now, I would definitely benefit from watching something like this, I guess. So, in this video, I want to share my experience co-sleeping, my opinions on co-sleeping, and just why it's been such a lifesaver for us. Okay, so we started out with a queen bed the night Dexter was born. We had a queen bed, me and my husband slept in, and then we had an arm's reach co-sleeper next to our bed. So from the time he was like newborn to maybe like a month or two old, he pretty much would sleep in there. I could feed him and then lay him in there, and he would fall right to sleep, and he would be fine. The older he got, though, the more difficult it was to do that. And so the more often I would allow him to sleep in the bed next to me. No pillows, no blankets for him. It was up against the co-sleeper, so the co-sleeper acted like a rail. He's sitting over here playing. Oh, really? So, and also, whenever he was first born, he wasn't able, like, I could not lay down and nurse him. I always had to be sitting up nursing him. I was a new mom, he was a new baby. It was new to both of us. But the older he got, the better he got at being able to nurse while we were both laying down. And so that's what we started doing. So after he started sleeping in the bed with us, we were both able to lay down, and I went back to work at 6 weeks postpartum. So that was such a huge lifesaver because that meant I could pretty much sleep the whole night. Like I would be awake when he was eating, but like resting. So that was really, really, really nice. And then my husband never had to get up because I was feeding him, and so it was really good for both of us. The only nights we had that were sleepless was whenever he was sick. There was 2 nights whenever he had hand, foot, and mouth that he got from daycare, and that was the only time that we had like a sleepless night. Like other than that, we've pretty much always had really good rest, I think, for being new parents, because having a newborn, you think, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna sleep, like never, but you do. Like there are ways. I know every baby's different, but for us, this just worked. Let me grab. Okay, so for us, like I said, it overall has been an amazing experience. The only negatives I would say are I feel like you do worry more because you do hear sometimes that co-sleeping is not safe, and so that makes you worry. So there were sometimes it was like difficult for me to sleep because I was just like, is he okay? Like, is he okay? You know, or I would like wake up and be like, is he okay? But I mean, he was always fine. So you do worry a little bit, but if you do your research and there are so many great sources out there that like show you how to co-sleep safely, and that it can actually be really beneficial in like regulating your baby's heartbeat and everything. So it was a no-brainer for us. The other negative is, so the older they get, and anyone with kids can totally relate to this, the more they move, and like, so we have been kicked in the face. I've been hit. Sometimes he turns sideways, like while he's sleeping. So like that can be difficult because it just takes up a lot of space. But it's like not a big enough deal to like put him in his own bed because he sleeps better and we sleep better. There's that, and also when we had like the railing, before we like turned to our new setup that we have now, there was like some nights I would like, the way that I would be laying on the rail, and it would like hurt my back. So that leads me into the next point that I was gonna make. And so right now we actually I figure he's probably gonna be sleeping with us for a little while, you know, until it seems right to move him into his own bed. So we have a queen bed, and we just put a twin bed next to it. So it's a queen and a twin, they're like together. We have a giant comforter over top the whole thing, and it's pushed up against the wall so they can't like separate, and so that the wall acts as like the rail. And also it's been 1,000 times better. Like I can stretch out as much as I need to, whenever I need to. I never feel like I'm cramped or that I'm uncomfortable. What else? Oh, I think the last like major benefit to co-sleeping for us has been the bonding time that we have with Dexter. Like bedtime it's like not hard. Like it's not difficult to get him to go to sleep because he's sleeping with us. So he just falls asleep. So that's a benefit. So it's like we play in bed before we go to sleep, then we're sleeping, and like that is bonding time because he'll wake up to nurse, and it's just nice that we can be together. And then I think my favorite thing about being a mom and co-sleeping is waking up like next to Dexter. Like whenever he wakes up, he is like just so smiley and sweet, and oh, I just love him so much. And Justin gets to see it too, you know, because he's there. So that's definitely a huge benefit, being able to sleep together, waking up to his smiley face, and then we can play in bed and cuddle a little bit before we have to get up and get ready for work and everything. So if I wasn't working, I might, you know, feel differently. I might try and like, you know, put my baby like in a crib or something. But for us, being working parents, breastfeeding, all of that, co-sleeping has, I would say, saved our sanity, saved our life, and definitely created such a strong bond with our baby. So he's 6 months old right now. So if you have any questions about this, definitely ask me. Again, I would love to do more videos on this. I am a huge fan of co-sleeping and breast sleeping, like breastfeeding while you're sleeping with your baby. So yeah, and I will definitely update you guys on the journey if anything changes. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.